Don't get up. Yeah. Oh, another decent fish. That's a beaut. Stay down. Stay down. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Little net my wife bought me. See if I can lip him. He's got a fight in him. There we go. Decent fish. Need to get my pliers out before I crash into the shore. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go, we've crashed. Alright, I'm just gonna have to pull it through the other side. Oh, got him. Got him. Decent. There he goes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nice. Decent fish. Decent fish. Don't get up. Yeah. Oh, another decent fish. That's a beaut. Sorry, I can't see myself. That is a beast. Oh my god. It's a whopper. pretty well hooked. That's a beast. Oh yes, that's a good fish. Let me. Look at that. That's a big old fish. That might be the biggest bass I've ever caught. That's a meter. It's a big old fish. Alright, let's get release on it. There she goes. There she goes. That's a beast. Yes. Oh, too much, but yes. Yes, that was a beast. Probably the best one I've caught, I think. I've lost two of my Sankos on 2 fish, but that was a nice fish. That might be the best bass I've ever caught. I don't have a scale, unfortunately, but that was heavy. And I have no reference point as to like how heavy it might have been. I've never caught anything worth weighing, to be honest. But that was a decent fish. That was a nice fish. Nice. Happy with that. Again, not a bad fish. I mean, not huge, certainly by some standards, but for a New York mountain bass, it's pretty good. Well, cheers guys. Bit of twisted tea. Do enjoy twisted tea camping in the summer. Bring my little bag, freezer bag, with one of those reusable ice pack things in the bottom. Couple of cans. It's just very nice and refreshing. Problem is, I just drink it so fast, which isn't good. But anyway, how's it going? So it's been a while since I've been out, to be honest, but I've just been at home, really, just doing projects that needed to be done. I'm sure I don't need to explain to any homeowners out there what it's like once summer comes around. You just feel like you've got all these projects to do and only a short window to do them. So I just wanted to take some time to do that. Obviously I've been going pretty hard with camping for a whole year with the channel. So after the 1 year anniversary, I just kind of wanted to take some time and get some of that stuff done. You know, stain the deck, service the lawnmower, cut down some trees in the yard that were bothering me, put in a new double gate. What else? Can't think, but you know, just getting caught up. That way it's not in the back of my mind. Yeah, felt nice to just spend some time to get that done, and I'm sort of at an impasse with them now, with the projects. I still got some I got to do, but until I get the materials and stuff, then just gotta wait. But it felt good, felt nice. I went to the doctor finally, and I have an appointment next week to go and get a load of lab work done. Give me a once over, see what's going on. I tell you one thing, I hope I don't have to collect my own stool sample too often in my lifetime. Oh god, that's a process. That is a process. So, but yeah, today's been fun. It's been hot, very hot, and kind of frustrating, to be honest. I got here kind of late because I wanted to collect my stool sample, and yeah, sort of been paddling up this lake. I like this lake a lot. I've had good luck in this. There's there's 3 lakes that all connect here, and I've never been to the third one because this is a very long lake, and there's another one down there, and both of these lakes, both of the 2 I've been to, have had good luck bass fishing, especially this time of year, right now. Get off. Bass season up here opens 3rd weekend in June, which it is now. And yeah, the fishing's normally pretty good because all these waters are canoe only. There's no motorboats on them, so they're not as heavily pressured, you know, so they're pretty receptive to baits. And especially this time of year, like every fish that I've caught today has been pushed up shallow, which is nice because obviously by now the trout typically head down deeper, and then once we get into July, the bass will be kind of suspended again. So this is a good time of year to fish for the bass, earlier in the season, I find anyway. Well, I ended up getting super lucky. I mean, this is an amazing sight. Right up on this hill. Got my tent set up right there. So I've got a beautiful view in the morning when I'm laying in bed. I've got a nice fire pit here, but this isn't a great site for firewood, because obviously back there is like a river in between these two bays. But that's okay, because I brought my twig stove, and down this little path leads me down to my own private beach with a full panorama. So I figure right here probably will be a good spot to set up the chair, set up the twig stove, sit on the beach and cook some food, because I'm hungry. First thing I have to do before I cook some food is paddle out and get some water. The reason I want to paddle out and get the water is because it's obviously a lot warmer now, and there's obviously a lot of pollen and everything else from the trees, and it's all collecting on the shores, and I don't want to be drinking that, even though I have my water filter. So, and this time I've got my 2-litre platypus, so I'm going to fill that up and take it back to shore with me. But the wind's blowing, so first I'm going to paddle up the shoreline. Like I say, I got super lucky with that campsite because I'd checked all the other ones, and I knew that campsite was there because I'd seen it before. I'd been up here with my brother before, last year, and there was a bunch of guys on it, and it's a really nice site. So I figured like it would be packed because every site on the way up here was full, and I was just around the corner from it on that beach. So does that come unscrewed? Yes, it does. Just around the corner from it on that beach, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and then there was one more campsite and I was like pretty close by, and I was like, I'll go check that. And as I got there, the people were coming back who were staying at it, and I was like, oh, okay. So I paddled past them, and I was literally just about to turn around and go home, and they said like, oh, that site's open and it's super nice. So I was like, awesome, perfect, we'll go check it out. And lo and behold, it's open and it's beautiful. It's got such a nice view, well, full 180-degree view of this lake, which is awesome. I mean, the sunset's setting behind the campsite, but can't complain, can I? So you see, that's one of the That's the only, well, I know, actually, to be fair, it's like typical. Spend all winter just wanting to be a little bit warmer, and then it's just been so hot. It's like 90 degrees today. It's 90 degrees the other day. It's just been so hot. It just makes me wish it was cooler again, because now the water's warm, so it's not exactly very refreshing. But if I fill this up again, I drink a bunch of it and then fill it up again before I go to sleep, and I leave it out when the temperature drops, should mean tomorrow I'll have a nice cool drink for the morning, which will be nice. So yeah, right, fill this up, and then when I get back to shore I'll get back with you. That's fish number 5 for the day. That's also Senko number 5 gone for the day. And looking at it, this will be the 5th time I have to undo my hook. So I've got to pull him through his face is the easiest way to get it out. I say, it's kind of hard with these offset hooks. Only a little guy though. I didn't have the camera on when I caught number 4, but he was also a little guy. Bigger than this, but a little guy. There we go. Right. Shouldn't do that with my teeth. Off he goes. Boom. I don't want to get all the way in because I don't have a towel. It's nearly 7 o'clock, but it was so hot. I need to cook dinner. Two things next trip. Towel, well, my pack towel, and my sandals. My shoes are soaked. Not a lot in terms of tinder, so let's see if we can. Well, those pine needles did the trick. He went for it. He went for it. On the frog. I guess he just missed it. Yes! Yes! On the frog! On the frog! Whoa! Get in here. Get in here. Oh, and he spits it. Oh, he spits it. Yes! On the frog, son. Go on, lad. Right, kid. Yes! Bit of top water action. Nice. 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 Have a look at your frog. Just waiting for the pasta to cool down. Little topwater frog. Managed to get him to commit. Nice. Nice. That was good. That was cool. Bit of topwater action. Now I'm going to eat my food, I think, before I sort this out, because the bugs are starting to come out. But it's still very hot. It's been a good day for the fish. Been a real good day for the fish. Bass fishing's always fun. I mean, when they're hungry, they'll eat anything, really. Like I said earlier, I really like this lake. Or the, you know, I don't know if there's one down there, like I said, but these lakes are fun for bass fishing because you're not allowed a motorboat on them, so they're not that pressured. You know, you don't have people ripping around, you know, flying along at like 100 miles an hour, going from spot to spot. You know, so it's just nice. It's just a really nice spot. Just a fun spot to catch fish, you know. Caught one on the top water, which is good. I missed that other one down there. Well, I missed two on the top water, but I think that was the same one. So that's fun. It's first top water fish of the year. And then, yeah, that one earlier. That I'm pretty sure. Like I say, I've never weighed any fish. I've never had any fish worth weighing, but that one I caught earlier, 100% sure that was my personal best, without a doubt. I could, like I say, I've never weighed them, but I could just tell by holding it, just the weight in my hand and the size of it, that was way bigger than any fish I've caught before, any bass I've caught before. Like I say, it's not like a Texas fish or a, you know, a Georgia brute or a Florida or a, you know, Okeechobee bass, but for up here, I mean, that's a decent bass. It was a good sized fish, and it had weight to it. So I don't know. Maybe they're about to spawn, or maybe they're just post spawn. They all seem very healthy fish. All the fish I've caught today have been very healthy. So don't know, but I'm happy with that. That was definitely my personal best. I need to get a scale, really. It just kind of seems, well, it's not pointless, but compared to, like, I'll be here weighing my fish, and then anyone who lives in the south will be like, okay, cool. But yeah, happy with that. Big Bertha. Got some Big Berthas, got some girth on it. So yeah. This is very good. Say a little bit of tuna or one of those chicken packets or something. This would be a perfect meal. Way better than any backpacking meal. Oh. I know some people don't find it as interesting when I don't have a fire when I'm out here. I'll probably make one in the morning. I've got some bacon and eggs to cook in my frying pan, so I'll probably make a fire in the morning. It's just like, Right now it must be like 80, 85 degrees. Maybe a little cooler right now, but it's just like, I'm hot. I'm still sweating. And if I had a fire, I'd be sweating even more, so it's just not worth it. And there wasn't a lot of firewood at this spot, so. But yeah, I'm glad, I'm happy, got lucky today with this campsite. I thought it was going to be a turn around and go home job, but got lucky. Methinks I need a haircut. Well, I'm sorry, you probably didn't see much else. I was sat on the beach, and all of a sudden it was as if all of hell's creatures descended. I was sat there, and all of a sudden, like, I started to notice a couple more of the black flies, and then all of a sudden in the distance I could just hear this like faint, and I looked up above the water, and there was just like swarms of them everywhere. So I hightailed it back into the tent, but not before I got bit like crazy. And annoyingly, there's like these tiny little ones, like almost like gnats, that I guess can get through the mesh on the tent. And I keep like finding them with my hands. My hands have got so many bites, and they're so itchy. Yeah, I keep seeing them come in, so that's gonna be fun throughout the night. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. sun's out, bun's out. Be a pretty disturbing video if I was just sat here with the top on and no bottoms, right? Like an old guy in a gym locker room. Why do they do that? Can someone explain to me why? Any gym I've ever been in, old guys love to just get nude from the waist down first and then walk around with their shirt on. I think they do it just to mess with me, to be honest. It's weird. Speaking of weird, two guys paddled past last night when I got in the tent, right as the sun was setting, and they were obviously talking about some guy's relationship, and all I heard was, we want to be friends and hang out, but I keep taking these emotional dumps. And I'm sure he means he keeps emotionally spilling out his, you know, he keeps spilling out his emotions whenever they're hanging out, but all I can imagine is like they're together and then he goes and takes like just the most glorious poops ever and he gets really emotional. Like almost heavenly type of poop. That's just the way. I cannot explain the absolute lack of desire to sit and cook over that fire this morning. It's so hot already. And on top of that, I reached over. It's pretty bad. Well, it's not that bad. I don't know if you can see it. Starting to blister. I reached over to move the bacon and the eggs, spit, and the grease burnt me. So I'm not making any coffee because A, I don't need it, and B, it's just too hot. Good job I brought this with me to keep my beers nice and cold. Although it's pretty warm now, but it's still colder than anything else. Yeah, it's been a nice day, nice trip. There's no bugs right now. Like I said, get off, fly. Like I say, last night they descended. They were everywhere. I was literally like, couldn't fall asleep because of my hands and my ankles. My wrists and my ankles were just covered in bites, just scratching them. But yeah, woke up this morning, there's none. I sort of slept, it is probably a little later, I don't know what time it is. The sun's pretty high up, so. But I slept in just because I knew sunrise and sunset, when it's a little cooler, they'll probably be out in full force. This lake is just like glassy right now. But yeah, there's probably not much else to go that'll be happening. I've got to get home, so this will probably be it. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give it a like if you like this one. And I will see you on the next one. Take it easy.